Old friends from Manchester have visited the farm. Their stay has clarified Lee's feelings about where he belongs, with Morgan at Bleinach.
What's your relationship with Mr. Thomas, then?
Uncle.
Ah, holiday.
No.
Are you troubled much by tourists?
See him about?
Well, we move on.
Damn waste of time, there's.
You won't be long.
And the boy's time.
You were the one who wanted your boy to go round with him. I know the land tribunal's a long way ahead, but if it does find against you, I have to have immediate plans for Bliney. It all takes time.
He wants to see the old ladies' room.
Private.
That's what I said.
And it wouldn't take more than a minute or two.
Private, sir.
Have you got all you want from the rest?
Until we get a complete survey. The room's in good order.
Morgan,
Mr. Thomas to you, sir.
is there anything else you need at this stage?
A few pictures of the exterior. Sorry about that. Away on day's work. Oh, Tom, shove that in the car for me, will you? I think I'll take a couple more. Glad to have the winter over, Mr. Thomas?
Glad to get back to work. Nobody turn a sitting tenant off a tidy farm.
You could be right.
I am right.
In which case, you'll have to be prepared for other changes.
Say,
If you hold the tenancy, the estate will have to put money in this farm. A lot of money, which I shall have to get back. There'll be a rent increase, probably severe.
I knew it'd come down to that.
Your boy, you pay him the correct agricultural rates? Now, I noticed a DHSS envelope in your kitchen. Can't expect the social services to pay his wage for you. Finished?
Finished, and, thank you.
Threats, is it? Damn, and you must be unsure of yourself, sir. Good news to me, that. Rent increase and police, is it?
Nothing to do with the police, but the DHSS make random checks.
You get from here now, sir. You have wasted my time enough.
Is that right about the DHSS?
When did the rent go up last?
Trying it on, man. I stayed the same year and a half, 2 years. Won't frighten me, man.
You've let you off cheap, then. Every other damn thing has gone up since.
Well, whose side are you on? You bloody old fool. To get me on edge. Bloody plans, bloody pictures, measuring.
Morgan! Is he going to lose the farm for you?
Nothing to do with me.
I'm asking you. That was his accountant on the phone.
Old Mrs. Thomas. She was a wonder with the paperwork.
I sent you papers. I got a farm to run. When? You never sent no letter? When? When there's time, man. I got a farm to run. Why, he ain't no office boy.
He said he was your accountant. What did he want?
I sent him plenty of papers when the old lady passed on.
That was 6 months ago, Morgan.
It's all threats this morning, boy. He can choose for himself if he do want my custom.
What papers?
I got it all safe. The old lady, she was a wonder with the paperwork.
Clear the table in the kitchen.
We got work, boy.
This is work.
You don't tell me what to do.
You're your own worst bloody enemy, you. When are you going to get this done? Do it now.
Leave me be.
Get it sorted now, Morgan, and take it in tomorrow. You're usually going to Abergavenny on a Tuesday for the market. You've got to get real help, Morgan. This land tribunal, what's it going to be like? Well, somebody must know. Solicitor. Have you got a solicitor?
£10 to stand on a solicitor's carpet, boy.
I'll be cashing my social security tomorrow. Will it pay for a solicitor?
You keep your money, son.
And what date were these plans of yours, Lee?
Oh, they're updated 1950. But there's been a lot of deterioration since then, I'm afraid.
Well, nothing that can't be made safe or put right. Of course, I'm not talking about the West Wing. That's beyond redemption.
You, sir, are an optimist.
An optimist is merely someone who hasn't yet heard the bad news.
Eileen, you're going native. That's local doom and gloom if ever I heard it.
Will you stay to lunch?
Oh, thank you. No, we've a busy day. Ted's not down a great deal. My own sketches and ideas are, of course, available.
Unfortunately, it's
Oh,
usually others
fine.
who enjoy the jugged benefits. And is your wife fit and well?
She is, and she said we must fix a time for you to come and have dinner when you're in Hereford sometime.
So kind.
Now, the farm buildings, there, the barns. They make a marvelous self-contained block. I thought maybe a field studies unit, residential, naturally, or more trekking accommodation. I've had a good look, and it's structurally very sound.
Morning, Pew. Where's Morgan going?
Abba,
Lee around?
off on his push bike. We gotta pick stones, boy. It's very damn.
Who are they?
Up from the valleys. Come every year. One big joke to them, we are.
Passed a couple of tents up on the common.
Hippies.
Be like Custer's last stand when they meet up.
Who is it?
Mrs. Griffis told me to come here.
Best come in, then. You can sit. Morgan wants something?
Morgan doesn't know me.
Morgan's a good friend to me.
He needs help. You know, advice and that. It's the estate they want to...
Aye. Morgan have told me.
Only you've got it together here.
Say?
You know how to make it all work.
Have you come to talk about Bliney or Morgan? It's maybe you needs the advice.
I don't know how to help him. I don't like talking about him behind his back. As bad as this.
How long have you been up at Bliney now? Best part of 4 months? You do know your uncle as well as I do, then. Morgan don't face things square, see?
No.
That's likely the best way you can help him. Keep by him. See him through. You've got a year, he says. Now, that's a long time. Stay with him till then, will you? Between us, boy, you couldn't have no better neighbor than Morgan. But he's simple. Not dull in the head. He do see things simple. His mum and dad were the same. That's when Bliney should have changed. In their lifetime. I was lucky in that way. My mum and dad passed on early, and I was left to myself. Morgan's scared, you see, boy. He was scared of his mum and dad all his life. A fearsome man, old Mr. Thomas, mind. And he's scared of 'em now. Scared of letting 'em down.
What do I do then?
Leave him his dignity. Go along with him. Work like he tells you. You done your best, then? You're a bright boy. My Sarah's bright, too. And she do spend too much time with her old books. Now, you come up here whenever you needs help or company, and welcome. Not a word to Morgan, mind.
Right. Thanks.
When old Mr. Thomas died, the tenancy passed on to his wife, not Morgan. The old man must have wanted that. It's worth a thought.
Right.
Do you do boxing at school, boy? No? See, if you never steps up in that ring, you never loses the contest. That's Morgan for you.
Morgan's boy!
You stayed on then? Never thought you would, you city boy. Manchester, isn't it? I'm a city boy myself. Cardiff. Kept out of my way, too. Sensible.
I didn't know about you and...
You wouldn't, boy. That was the point.
What do you want?
No hard feelings, eh?
Yeah, plenty. You belted me one before he had a chance.
City fighting. What do you come to old man Griffis for? Morgan all right, is he?
None of your business.
Fair enough. So long as it's nothing to do with Sarah.
No.
Just wanted to know, that's all. Bring it here. Just you keep quiet, and you and me won't have to fall out again.
You'd better watch out. What sense in letting Morgan's boy know it's still going on? You're bloody asking for it.
Just wanted to remind him to keep his ideas to himself.
What sense in stirring? Too many knowing, Price.
Who?
They were talking up at the castle.
It don't bother me.
Right. Oh, no, I'm grateful for the quick response, Tom. I was going to ring you this afternoon. Yes, I will. Goodbye. Tom Duncan sends best wishes.
How kind.
Yes, well... Architect chap suggests that we knock Matthew's bedroom and the box room next to it into one and put in a bathroom. The same across the corridor. Uncover the open fireplace in that great barn of a room next to the kitchen and fit it out as a dining room. Well, that's not a bad idea.
Bed and breakfast.
Limited experiment. If we can catch some summer trade, we review the situation late autumn. Take decisions for further extensions next year.
This year, next year, sometime never.
I'm probing for a little enthusiasm.
A little is all I can dredge up.
Anyway, Tom can have his builders here any time. They're held up on some project the other side of Crick Howell. I have to ring him back when you and I have spoken.
Well, now we have.
So, what do we do?
You seem to have decided. I'll believe it when I see it.
Got him in intensive care?
Yeah, poor little devil.
Will he last?
I expect. We'll have him out on the hill soon, and the rest. And the cows out in summer's year.
Morgan, keep hold on the farm, will you?
You and the boy. You worry a damn sight more than me. Who knows what's ahead, man? It was all damn year to put Blinder to rights.
The man from the estate...
Could he save a lamb?
Likely not.
Well, there she is.
School uniform. Turns a man on.
Supposed to turn men off. What do you want, Bryce? I can't spend time here. They'll have seen the bus gone.
You heard anybody saying things?
What about?
No need to worry, just wondered. Graham been hearing things up the castle, he said.
Dad drinks there sometimes.
They won't talk to him up there. Just saying. Better be careful a bit, okay? Come here.
Beggar! You bloody beggar!
Bloody get off me!
Get to the house! And you get from here now.
Be reasonable, Mr.
By damn, and I should kick you down to Brecon!
Right.
Just get right from here. I'll send your cards down to you tonight. Cardiff boy. Wild boy. Give us a chance, you said. Come here begging for a job.
I'm not taking all the blame.
You keep your mouth shut.
It takes two and you know it.
I know what I know, boy. Get from my farm.
Who told you?
Nobody told me. No need.
Not been telling tales of you, Gray.
No.
There's plenty of overtime on for you here now. I'll be glad to get shot at this place. Bring my money down the house tonight. We'll celebrate, eh?
Look, Dad, it wasn't what you think.
You just sit there, my girl. I'll be back when I seen your man from this farm. And then you'll answer some questions. Damn, and your life's gonna be different now. Bloody teasing and leading men on. I should take a belt to you.
Isn't that damp there?
Where?
In that corner, there, look.
Oh, it's that damn loose guttering.
Oh, make a note for the builder.
Oh, any builder can see it for himself.
Make a note. I hope you don't envisage me as some glorified tea lady.
Oh, they also serve who only stand and wait. Think of me. Think of what I'll be doing.
Common labourer.
Oh, never common, surely.
Get on with it.
What are you doing?
Ah, Matthew. Oh, forgive us. Events have taken a swiftish turn. We're going to have to move you.
Where to?
Up to you. Any of the usable rooms on the floor above.
There aren't any usable rooms up there.
Nevertheless, old boy.
Nevertheless, what?
You can take another electric fire up with you. The winter's over, for God's sake. The captain will help you move tomorrow. The understanding with your parents was that you'd work here when needed. Well, you're needed now.
You worked damn long hours today.
Yeah. Funny sort of day.
Not hungry?
Okay. Give you a game of drafts later on.
Why not?
We could go to the pub.
I'm content with the game.
If it's money, I cash my gyro today.
It'll take more than that.
What will?
Only, we got to cut back a bit, see? Not to be extravagant. It's not long till shearing. Not really long. And then the lamb sales. Good money in fleeces and lambs. Mine will be wonderful then. But just now, you got to be careful.
Can't you get some money from the bank?
Got to have money in the bank to take it from, eh?
I mean a loan or an overdraft. I don't know.
No sense to get in deeper. Come the seals, we'll be champion. Me, that man in Aber, accountant chappie, took a fair bit from ye today for the VAT and put aside for the old tax man. Just telling you so you don't think I'm holding it back. I'm trusting you. Doing it, see, I'm doing it. Trying. Like you wanted.
Hello? Hello?
Who is it?
Oh, it's all right. Oh, I thought there was nobody in, maybe.
No, sorry, overslept.
Oh. I saw Morgan up the fields on his tractor, only he couldn't hear me.
It's okay.
Only Dad won't be coming up.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, nothing wrong. It's just that we had a good talk last night. Me, Dad, and my husband, and, well, he won't be coming up.
Sorry?
We had a good long talk last night. Well, he's getting on. We thought it would be best. All right?
Well, when's he coming back?
Well, you know, Dad wants to do everything right, not to let people down. But he's getting on.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, it's just no good for him. I mean, he's done his best. Fair play. He asked me to call and tell you. You'll see Morgan then, will you?
Not coming back ever.
You'll tell Morgan then. Well, it was getting him down, you see. I mean, not fair, really. Oh, there's some traffic on the roads today. I'd better be off. I'll get the sack. Goodbye, then.
Hugh Storcher's been. He's not coming anymore. Well, did he say anything to you? Well, you better go down and see him. You didn't do anything to upset him. Well, what are we gonna do?
I got work.
Morgan?
I hope this is a good idea.
Oh, let's start that again.
What does Morgan think? If you didn't say anything to me yesterday, do you want me to come up then? I don't know what I can do. All right, take it easy. I just said I don't know what I can... See you. I'm on my way.
On your way, where?
Blimey.
The captain and I have to see the builders in Crickhowell. And then we have to collect materials from Cwmran. Meanwhile, there's your room to clear, not to mention 3 others.
I can do some when I get back.
You're needed here.
The old guy that works on the farm up there, he's not working anymore. I said I'd go up.
You expected to step directly into his Wellingtons? You know nothing about farming. Why are you suddenly so essential?
I'm not essential. I just said I'd go up.
Who was on the phone?
Lee.
Did the boy specifically demand your presence?
It sounded important.
You're not going up to this farm. You're needed here. How many more times do I have to say it? I've never understood this fatal fascination for Blimey or whatever it's called. But it didn't matter before. It does now. So phone back your flat-voweled friend and tell him you have other obligations. What's the number?
Hello, boy. Come on in. We sat down for a good talk last night.
Won't they let you come back?
Sit down, boy. The winter's done with and the lambing. I seen him through that. Don't see it?
No.
Being cruel to be kind. Know my old farm? The Ganpee out of the Llangorse Road? That place damn near did for me. It's all a man's got, his health.
And his dignity.
If he ain't got health, he ain't got dignity. Morgan has got to face up to it, boy. Now, with me there, he can pretend he got a good farm running. Cruel to be kind, see? He can pay you now, instead of me. No trouble with the police. He can forget what the big white chief was huffing about. It's all for the best. The kiddies will be home soon. My grandson, he'll get us tea and a sandwich. He's only 10, mind. Stay a bit. Why not?
Best get back.
You've done him proud, mind. I never thought you'd stay.
For all the good it's done, waste of time.
Nothing's wasted, son.
Tell that to Morgan.
I'm too old, boy. Been through it once with my own farm. Too damn old to see it happen to a friend.
Well, where's he gonna live?
Well, he's seen 2 houses, boy. Tom Duncan showed him a couple of months back.
He never told me.
That's Morgan. He don't say much.
Where's Matthew?
Won't be up, old boy. Oh, enough to do at the ancestral hall. Eileen's having a word with your uncle. It's a busy time. We're on our way to pick up materials from Cwmran. Thought we'd call. Well, Eileen thought we'd call.
Matthew is a charming boy, Mr. Thomas. And of course, very willing to help you when he can. But you'll understand, it's not fair on him to divide his loyalty. I know, of course, that Matthew and your nephew are friends. We've always made Lee welcome when he came to Plasnewydd.
I know it, and thank you.
And of course, we're quite content that Matthew should pay you the occasional visit when he's finished his work at home. This is not an easy place for outsiders. We understand that. Anyway, we were driving past, and Matthew asked me to call in and explain. He's a boy made easily anxious. So I do ask you not to suggest that he spend his time here when we rather need him at Plasnewydd. After all, his parents are friends of ours, and they left him in our care. What an interesting little house.
We don't light the fire before night.
No.
What's this all about, Mrs. Gregory? Matthew said he'd come.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. I do hope we understand each other.
What's she been saying?
Get the cows to water.
Sod the cows, what's happening?
Cows gotta be watered, lambs gotta be checked, the fields gotta be made ready. The farm don't turn round and die because some old bugger decide on retirement. And you and mate got better things to do.
She said you're not coming up. She said you're working here now and you told her to tell Morgan.
What?
Well, that's right, is it? You're chucking it in too.
I'm clearing these rooms because there's a builder coming tomorrow. What could I do at Bliney anyway?
Just bloody be there.
Look, Lee.
Look.
Listen, will you? I'm trying to tell you there's a builder arriving here tomorrow. The Greggs are trying to turn this place into some sort of hotel or something. Okay, you know what I think of the Greggs, but it's happened. They need me now.
Well, we need you at Bliney.
You're overreacting, man. Bliney's gonna go on ticking over the way it's always ticked over. What's the panic? Pew was old. Morgan's got you. You're there and I'm here. I do my bit for Morgan. I like it. It's great. But this is important to the Greggs. I'll come up tomorrow when I've finished, okay?
I saw Pew. He says he's doing this to make Morgan face facts.
What facts?
Not to let him go on fooling himself. What do you say?
I don't know. It's nothing to do with me.
Tell me about this shit.
What was the point of that?
Greener got your number. You don't want to join your wonderful padders. You puked up as soon as it looked anywhere near real.
I was sick.
So when's the next interview?
They let you know.
Then you'll puke up again or bust an ankle.
God, Lee, don't take it out on me.
You let yourself get pushed around by anyone. Is that what this crap's all about? Excuse to push someone else around? Well, you could have started back in that car park.
I could have hurt myself. I had a medical the next week.
You were shit scared.
I told you, don't keep doing that.
Stop me then.
Oh, for God's sake.
What's the matter? Feeling sick again?
Okay, Lee.
Let's see the fighting man.
I said okay.
The real hard man.
Don't do that!
What's the matter? A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Oh, stop it, Lee!
You're even scared of being scared.
Why are you doing this to me?
Big talk. And army toys. Face facts, Soldier Blue. You're just a joke.
Where you going, boy?
Never word, Mr. Griffis.
Off you go.
Sorry?
Like wasps to the jam pot, you young lads. Well, I won't be the laughing stock. I had enough of it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You knew what was going on with my girl and that Cardiff beggar. You've been working your way in, yeah? Worried for Morgan, is it? Wasps to the jam, more like. Damn, and you even gets me asking you to pass time with her. Well, now I know, see? So you get from here, too. It ain't the right time, boy. Maybe you do know what I'm talking about, maybe you don't. I ain't giving benefit of doubt.
You said you'd help.
Not the time, boy.
been? I was worried for you.
How are you going to manage, Morgan?
We'll get by.
How?
I have always managed. You been down to Pew?
Why didn't you get Bliney when your old man died?
The old lady got it.
I know. Why?
She was a wonder with the people.
Paperwork, I know. How old was you when he died?
34.
And he wanted her in charge of the farm.
The old gentleman knew what he was doing.
What do you want, Morgan?
Keep this farm of mine running.
And can we manage without Pew?
You and me. Family.
Then we'll keep it running. How long are we talking about? 2 years? 5? As long as it takes. We'll cut right down on what we buy. Get through to when things are easier.
That's the way. Gotta ginger up. The old lady said, huh?
Yeah.
What's all this? You were going to have the room empty. There's your stuff piled all over the landing. Matthew? You all right? I'll get out of here.
Lee? Leeson?
What's the matter, Matthew? Are you going sick again?
Matthew!
He's hypnotized by the fish. I always said they were peculiar damn things.
This is arrant nonsense. Pull yourself together.
We've got a lot to do, Matthew.
This is ridiculous. Do you want a doctor? You wouldn't find your sister huddled on the floor feeling sorry for herself. Is this to do with that squalid little farm?
Matthew!
Now listen. I don't know what's happened, and since you won't tell us, there's nothing to be done about it. But I have a builder arriving early tomorrow morning to begin work on this room.
I mean, what good will this sort of behavior do you in a fighting unit, Matthew? God knows what's the matter with you, but for your own sake, you've got to learn to rise above personal feelings. What would your father say?
Look at you, crouching in a corner like some frightened child.
It's aggression the army demands. How on earth are you going to cope?
Half an hour, Matthew. 1/2 hour. Have this room cleared by then.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with him, but we can do without this at the end of the day. He has to be told.
I'd like to phone my parents, please.
What's that noise?
Trekkers.
What time is it?
Getting on for 10.
Don't know what's the matter with me.
Cup of coffee.
Sir. Have you got the cows out?
The cows can go to the fields now.
Thought that was next month.
There's food on the table. You stay here.
Thanks. I feel.
You rest. I have spoken with Duncan. I have taken his deal.